Hi Leo, how are we this week? Just doing our weekly reading. This week we're also doing the monthly reading, so looking ahead at April. Okay, so please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do appreciate that. Leave a comment if you want to go in the draw for that free personal reading as well. This week I've got the Love and Light Oracle. We're also using the Dream Lenormand, that bunny Lenormand, and also another bunny deck, the Inner Child Oracle. I know that one's hard to see, but the other side is very brightly coloured, so no dramas. Okay, Leo. So we are starting splitting the month up, start, middle, and end. I will be doing a separate love reading for the April forecast, so keep an eye out for that one as well. But Leo, what's going on for our Leos in April 2024? Start, middle, and end of April for Leo. Wow, I've had a lot of signs getting this card this week. I just had it in the Aries reading. But for the start of the month, we have shine your light brightly. Shining your inner light brightly. Do not let anyone dim your light. Shining yourself out for the world to see, Leo. Especially you, Leo, very foreseen as that, the lion of the zodiac. So you're very much take pride in your appearance and things like that. But this month you're being asked to shine your inner light as well as that outside light. Okay, so everything bright and sunny for Leo, bringing everything about yourself to the surface and allowing that to shine. Your kindness, your empathy, all those sorts of lovely qualities, coming to the surface for you this month. I will draw the Lenormand cards out, and I'll get them all out for you so that we can sort of move through the time frame in order here. Okay, Leo, what's going on for Leo at the start of April? Start of April for our Leos. Okay, and the middle of April for Leo. And the end of April for Leo. Okay, so where we're seeing that shine your inner light brightly, Leo, we do have some other light cards coming out. We do have the stars. Okay, so another celestial related card here. I do see that shine your inner light brightly. I do feel that is a celestial card, even if it's, not the sun, the moon, the stars. It's that light being created in the darkness, which seems very celestial somehow to me. But we do have the stars, which is, basically this is very interesting because something I heard recently when I was talking about the stars card is that to remember that every single star is a sun. It's just further away. So every single star is a sun, and the sun in the Lenormand is you, Leo. So every little piece of you, but some of them are just further away than others. The stars actually represent wishes as well. So, you can kind of imagine that if you look up into the sky, every single star that you see is a wish, a desire, a dream that you have. And some are further away than others. But at the core of each of those wishes is you yourself, shining brightly, shining that inner light. So the brighter that you shine, the closer these stars get to you, the closer your wishes get to you here, Leo. So really, and I am also, I do have a big message coming out with that, but I'll go through what else we've got here, because we do have the child as well. So this is that inner child, that inner light, once again, that sense of playfulness and fun, that sense of wonder that, you know what, all my dreams could come true for me here. So you've got this beautiful inner child coming out to play this month as well. So shining your inner light brightly for you this month is talking about, bringing your dreams to the surface, bringing this beautiful innocence of your child self to the surface, allowing yourself to play with it and have a bit of fun with yourself, because we do see the clouds coming out as well. So when the clouds get dark and grey, they cover up the sun, they cover up the stars. So you need to be careful not to allow your thoughts to, overwhelm you this at the start of April here. But I do feel as though this is talking about conscious thought, I feel, for you here, Leo. It's talking about you entering this phase at the start of April where you're needing to, have very conscious thought about these two cards, about your wishes and desires, and about your inner child and your sense of freedom and fun, that playful energy. All right. So you're having to consciously choose to think about these things, to think about, hang on, what is my inner child? What can I do to be more playful and adventurous in my life? Just with the way that I am on a day-to-day basis. How can I, allow my inner child to come out and be free? How can I, nurture my inner child? How can I nurture my wishes? Having conscious thought about what your wishes are, what your true desires are here. Okay, so I do feel as though that's you just needing to consciously redirect your thoughts back to, is this in line with my true desires? Is this in line with my inner child's needs? I feel like there's going to come a few times for the start of April here for you, Leo, where you may be tempted to be drawn into, those darker trains of thoughts where, things start to become convoluted and confused and overwhelming and leading you to anxiety and things just because you're overthinking everything. So you're needing to sort of consciously redirect yourself back to, is this in line with my true desires? Is this in line with, expressing myself and shining my own, beauty to be seen? Is this in line with letting my inner child out? So I do feel as though those may be some things coming to the surface for you at the start of April, needing to redirect your thoughts a little bit about that sort of thing. The middle of the month, we do see retreat from the outside world. And again, I am seeing this reflected in the Lenormand as well, because we do have the Tower, finishing that 3-card spread with the Lenormand on that card. And the Tower is all about solitude. Okay, so we're definitely seeing you needing to retreat to your fortress of solitude toward the middle of the month here, retreating from the outside world. For a lot of you, when we do see that retreat from the outside world sort of energy, a lot of the time it talks about retreating from social media, retreating from technology in that sort of sense, retreating from external pressures and forces that are trying to, influence these thoughts. Like, because I'm just getting this example here of, if you are someone who spends a lot of time on social media and you're someone who, you're having this issue, it seems to be a common issue, especially, for women, that I'm aware of. Obviously, men have a very similar sort of thing as well. But if you're on Instagram, for example, and you're scrolling through Instagram, and every single person that you're seeing is, they're absolutely gorgeous. They've got the body I want. They've got the life that I want, and all this sort of thing. It does, sometimes it can create this I'm not good enough kind of narrative within yourself, that I don't look like that I don't have a life like that. And it's hard to remember that, Instagram is just, one little moment out of a lifetime. It doesn't show the big picture of this person's truth and their full life, of course. But I feel like for a lot of you, you are just falling into this tendency in the middle of April to, be swayed by that sort of stuff, and that you need to kind of retreat from some of that. And, so backing off things like Instagram and socials, that especially if it is sort of impacting you in that kind of a way, I am just sort of being shown that sort of energy that, oh, I can't compete with those girls, but the Instagram girls, because they're all skinny and beautiful, showing off their bodies in bikinis, and I'm not gonna lie, I do wear a bikini, but whatever. Um, I'm not wearing it for everyone else's drama. They can, if they don't like seeing me in a bikini, they can just not look. Okay, I just have no shame. But I still wouldn't go and post that on Instagram or anything like that. I would not have the confidence to do that. But it doesn't mean that I don't wear a bikini, because I definitely do. Well, generally, I do wear a bikini top. Okay, I don't wear bikini bottoms. I actually am. I'm a bit weird like that. So totally different thing, but I've got these really cool mesh leggings that I got, and they've got like spider webs all over them and stuff. And I wear those even in the water. Every time I go swimming, I wear, like, I've got two pairs. I've got stars, and then I've got the spider webs. But like every time I get sunburnt, here in Australia, you get sunburnt so easy. And I get sunburnt in the car on the way home from the beach and stuff. And I come home and I wonder why I've got all these like cobwebs on my legs, and it's from the mesh leggings. Totally random there, Leo, but you got to shine your inner light brightly, right? I'm a Leo rising, so that's my weird thing. Like, I don't like showing off my body that much, but then I go and wear like stuff like that no one else is wearing, that sort of stuff. So of course it's going to draw some sort of attention, even though in my head it's like I'm covering up my legs. So whatever. But there is this need for you to retreat from outside forces this month, where you may be sort of doing what I was just doing, and sort of thinking through, people are looking at me. People might expect this of me. They might expect that of me. And needing to retreat a little bit from that energy. Because we do have here the lilies, and there's the lilies there, and the crossroads. Okay, so this is you kind of, for your long-term benefit, and in order for you to be fully emotionally intimate with yourself, and vulnerable with yourself, you need to take this time to yourself. You need to consciously choose things this month. The crossroad is all about choice, and at the moment you're facing this choice of, do I just keep on keeping on the way that I have been? Or do I actually take some time to myself, retreat from the outside world, sit up there in my fortress of solitude, and really sort of be vulnerable with myself and intimate with myself about where I'm going here, because, and what I'm consciously choosing to allow in my life, especially with the dreams and desires and that inner child energy coming through at the start of the month, and you heavy in your thoughts, and it's kind of like you needing to consciously choose things this month, and needing to consciously choose to be intimate with yourself, intimate with your truth, your inner truth. So when you're shining your inner light, what are the truths that are being revealed by doing that? Are you you're shining your kindness out on the world? Is that a truth within you? Are you a kind person? Just as an example here, because, sometimes other things pop up too when you shine your inner light. Sometimes the bad stuff comes up as well, and it comes to the surface as well. And you need to sort of take the time to really sort of have a conscious thought about that, and then move through that in an emotional way. But this is all about making long-term changes, long-term decisions, on how to heal yourself and grow yourself, and evolve yourself, for yourself here. Okay, so there is the need for you to sort of take some time out this month, to choose to take that time out. Say, I'm going to take a couple of days off work specifically to work on my self-growth. Okay, I feel like this is what this is. It's like choosing specifically, I'm going to set this time aside to focus on myself, not worry about what's going on for everyone else. I want to focus this time on myself. Okay, so that's what we have in the middle of the month. The end of the month, we do have celebrate the beautiful gift of life. Okay, so there definitely could be, a child being born around you at the end of April here. But it's all about, celebrating the gift of life, celebrating the fact that, you know what, whether I chose to be here or not, I'm here and I'm going to make the most of life. I'm going to, celebrate all the small things that show me beauty in this world, whether that's looking into your own child's eyes, whether that's, looking at the flowers in your garden, walking down the street and watching a dog play happily in their yard, or think, the smallest little things sometimes, can help you celebrate that beautiful gift of life, and appreciating that, wow, how on earth am I just this one little speck on this giant floating rock, and like, why am I allowing all my problems to be the entirety of my world, when there's this whole world around me? There's the stars above me that I can look at, and the moon, and to guide me, and all this sort of stuff. It's a very interesting one, where it's noticing, how small you are in the scheme of things, to celebrate all the beauty around you, and just the synchronicity of, wow, I'm here right now, where, I have the opportunity to stop and look at this rose and appreciate its beauty. And, so many different things had to come into play just to create this perfect moment. And look, here it is. So really taking the time to stop and smell the flowers at the end of April here, because we do have the Book and the Sun coming through for you. So your card here, Leo, new chapters starting for you, Leo, okay? Especially with this inner light that you're shining, this, these things that you're revealing to yourself about yourself, learning more about yourself. We do see the book there, which is all about, entering into the unknown aspects of yourself, and, learning more about yourself. It's feeling very knowledge, research sort of energy there for you, Leo. Learning more about yourself, bringing the truth of yourself to light, just within yourself there. Happiness reigns the day, though, with that sun energy. It's a very happy energy. And I do feel as though this is you entering into a new chapter of your life, of yourself, and what it actually brings through for you here, Leo. We have the fish. Abundance, wealth, and financial aspects, okay? So a lot of happiness, new chapters starting for you with abundance, with the wealth that you are creating for yourself here in your life, within yourself, within your emotions. We do find, though, I am getting an element for someone here that there is this element of, because sometimes the books can talk about, like, bookkeeping, especially with the financial card so close to that as well. So there may be some happiness to be experienced through some sort of accounting or bookkeeping at the end of April as well. I do feel as though this is like, you're going over your books and you're finding, oh, hang on, I've actually got more money to play with than I thought I did. That kind of energy. That maybe not for everyone. That's just, it does feel like it's just for maybe one or two people, that there is just some sort of, you're researching something financially, and it's bringing extra money into your life, okay? But overall, happiness, shining the beautiful gift of yourself onto the world, and then you get to celebrate at the end of the month, just the general gift of life itself, all right? A lot of happiness coming through for you at the end of the month. Okay, and especially too when we've got the stars and the sun both on the board here for you. These changes, this going within yourself, and really focusing on what your true desires are, and what dreams you want to see come to life in this world. It's creating long-term energy for you here, long-term happiness, Leo. All right, but anything else Leo needs to know for April? Anything else Leo needs to know for April, please? Whoa, it's like way too many. Anything else Leo needs to know for April, please? So there's that celebrate the beautiful gift of life. We have the natural connection card. I am a bright and blossoming being. That inner light as well, of course. I am a bright and blossoming being. Okay, so reach for the stars. See, the daisies, I think, or dandelions here. I should know because that's like my lizard's favorite treat is these little dandelion flowers. But like they only come out when it's bright and sunny. So the more that you're shining your inner light and heading towards the sun for yourself and heading towards, you'll grow tall towards the stars and get those dreams come true for you. We also have superpower. Little bat bunny there. I am a radiant soul, gifted beyond measure. So once again, appreciating your own gifts, appreciating the gifts of the universe, shining that radiant soul of yours this month, Leo, and good things shall come for you. Okay, so you are more than welcome to check your other placements, of course, and, make sure you leave a comment so you go in the draw for that free personal reading, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon.